Good afternoon. I'm Derek Lott, the President-elect with your Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce and City President for CCB Community Bank. Today we're taping on location at the North Okaloosa Medical Center's new ICU waiting room. We were going to tape outside, but it was awfully windy and a little hot, so we decided to come inside. And today in this section, normally we talk about upcoming events in the Chamber and things that's happening, but I've got one show left, and after that the new President-elect, Karen Hardell, will be taking over, and I will be moving into Dino's spot. So I brought Karen, my guest today, to tell us a little bit about her and her business and what she does. How's it going?
Hey, well, thank you for having me on the show, Derek. It's been a very educational experience watching the taping. A lot of work goes into this program. Yeah,
it's pretty exciting, and about the time that you get to where you can do it good and you seem like you know what you're doing, you'll be done.
Okay.
But Dino's started out, and in the beginning you could tell it was kind of frustrating and you forget things, and now he's gotten really well, so hopefully I'll learn a little faster, and hopefully you'll learn a little faster than I have. So in the end, it's just a fun experience. Well, you know, like I said, I've got one more show left, and then we're going to have our installation dinner next month, and you'll be the President-elect. Tell me a little bit about how you got to become the President-elect and your involvement in the Chamber and what you've gotten out of it.
Okay. Well, I measure everything by the age of my daughter, and I think she was almost 2 when I joined the Chamber, so that would have been 1999. And I immediately got started in the ambassadors, going to ribbon cuttings. And BJ Tomhave from Foxwood, he got me started with the golf tournament. So I went to work right away. And I've made some of the best friends and longest term relationships of my life with the Chamber. I'm very excited to be continuing on the board and to be the President-elect next year.
Yeah, it's a fun opportunity. I noticed the past year that I've been President-elect, you seem like you get more busy maybe than the President, because there's so much you got to do to spool up and get committees going and get people in different spots and plan the calendar and the budget. I think once you get the President, there's a lot more handshaking and fun stuff that goes along with ribbon cutting. So it'll be an exciting year for you.
So you're setting me up. I've got to work really hard this next year.
There's a lot that's going to be happening.
Okay.
Well, you mentioned the friendships and all the fun stuff that happens with the Chamber, but how has it helped your business? And matter of fact, for people out there in TV land, what is your business?
Oh, well, I am a CPA, and I'm owner of a Better Ledger company here in Crestview. I've been in business with my own practice for 6 years now. And I wouldn't have been able to start the business without my membership in the Chamber. 96%, and I measure everything, so I know 96% of my business comes from word of mouth, and a great deal of that from contacts that I've made in the Chamber of Commerce.
You know, I've had the same experience in the past. I reluctantly got in the Chamber about 8 or 9 years ago. My boss at a bank made me do it, and at first I didn't want to do it, but after I had those friendships and then got involved in committees, and I found that I had a lot of good friends out of it, but at the same time it really does help your business. If you put into the Chamber, you'll definitely get more out. And you know, in the business like you're in with money and mine in banking, you got to know people, because when you know people, you meet customers.
That's right.
So it's definitely a good opportunity for you to grow yourself in your business and to be involved. Well, so I don't know if you told us yet, but where is your business located at?
Oh, my business is on the corner of Texas Parkway and 3rd Avenue.
So right in the middle of town?
Yes.
And how many people do you have that work there?
I have 3 people, including myself.
Okay. And do you have a website?
I do. abetterledgercompany.com.
I just thought somebody out there might need a CPA or a bookkeeper, and that might be a good way to get a hold of you.
Absolutely.
So in the next year, do you have any surprises or anything you've thought of that you want to maybe bring on the show or at the Chamber in the next few years for people to start thinking about?
And this is a good time to mention it and get people to start thinking about it. One thing I thought I might add to the President-elect segment is maybe some recognition for the great kids in the area. And I thought we might have a Chamber Great Kid of the Month. So it could be a great student, or it could be someone who's done a great service project, or someone with a really good talent. And the details will come, but we'll have family members and teachers and community leaders nominating kids, and then we'll bring that kid on the TV show. So.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea, a good way to, of course, have the Chamber do more than just commerce, but be involved in the community. You know, talking about that segment, that brings me to what we normally cover in this segment, and we talk about some of the things that we've done at the Chamber. And I know I always see you at some of these events, but we have ribbon cuttings that we do every month. And last month we had the Crestview Health Center. Teresa Foster, she can be contacted at 682-1164, and her website's www.nfmc.org. And Hiller Systems Inc., that was a ribbon cutting we had in Crestview at the Chamber, and it was a good time. They had all kinds of food and prizes they gave away, and it was a really fun event. And then Simple Life LLC, that's Miss Powell's new health-conscious furniture store located right on Main Street next to Powell, Powell. And it's a pretty neat place if you're into furniture and you wanted to see a neat line of furniture that's good for the environment too. I would suggest that you go by and check that place out. You know, we had a bunch of new members sign up last month too, and every breakfast we get to see them. But real quick, I wanted to share their names with you and everybody out there in TV land. Sunshine Corner Daycare, we had both Teresa Kramer and Holly Gross join under those organizations. Hub City Smokehouse and Grill, we saw them at the Triple B and ate some of their good food. Emerald Coast Executive Solutions, CETC, Pelican Real Estate, Business Interiors Inc., the Taylor Haugen Foundation, Spanish and English Training Center, Macaros Communications LLC, and Linda Parker joined as an individual member. So welcome to all our new members that joined last month. We're glad to have them, and I know your job as President-elect and my job as President-elect and President is to make sure we can keep them coming, and that's always fun to recognize new ones that's joined our team. So
absolutely, I hope all of those new members will do what they can to get involved and get the most out of their membership. It's an exciting and dynamic and very effective organization to be a part of. And
that's the key, is what you said, to get the most out of it. You've got to participate, come to ribbon cuttings, come to the after hours, get in a committee, and by doing that you get the relationships, you get to meet people, you get to learn about the committee, you get to learn about the Chamber, and it really gives you the, as Tom Moody would say, the bang for your buck. Well, I tell you what, we've got the Chamber annual dinner coming up. That's right. A good time every year. We install all the new officers. You'll get installed as the President-elect. I'll get installed as the President, and then we have all our new board, executive, and chairs that will also get installed and recognized. We have our awards that we give at that time, so it's always a fun time. It'll be on a Thursday night, June 23rd. We hope to see you there. You can buy your tickets at the Chamber or call 682-3212. I also wanted to remind you guys that on May 26th we have the multi-chamber after hours. That's always a good time to visit and meet with other chambers and network with other people in the community. I'd like to say thanks to Hello Beautiful and Done For You, who both co-sponsored an after hours event last month. And next month, or this month on May 12th, my bank, CCB Community Bank, will be having an after hours. It's going to be a good time. Brian at our bank is actually planning it. He's putting a lot of effort into making it a fun and exciting night. Finally, I'd like to say thanks to North Okaloosa Medical Center for sponsoring the breakfast in May. And Karen and I hopefully will see you back next month for a Focus on Crestview. Thanks for watching.